Hi, I'm Hazel. It's almost Saturday today, which makes it time to sit down and catch up on the WoW news of the week, what I've been up to, and answer some of your questions. First up, huge congratulations to Limit for their world first kill of Mythic N'Zoth. As of recording, they are still the only guild to have done it, and it looked insane. For some fun stats, it took them 273 pulls, and they are the first North American guild to have won a world first full raid clear since 2012. It's been 8 years. Regardless of whether or not you follow the race, the nerd screams, the celebration clips are still really fun to look up and watch. So again, big congratulations to Complexity Limit. Coming up in WoW this week, we have the Love is in the Air event starting this weekend. So if you, like me, are still without a big love rocket, you will once again have another event's worth of attempts to try and get that thing. There's also other cool stuff, you know, the Petalfeat's Lovely Hearthstone in particular is worth getting if you haven't gotten one yet. But man, that rocket. For anybody who's forgotten, you have one chance per character per day to kill Apothecary Hummel and get that heart-shaped box that has a chance to drop the mount. Only 110 plus characters will be eligible, and the mount drop rate is supposedly 1 in 3,333. It's pretty gnarly, and I counted, and I'll have about 15 characters that are eligible to farm this thing. And even with that, I don't think I like my odds. I don't think I want... It's very hard to justify putting an hour plus every single day for the entire event into Apothecary Hummel when you know you're probably not gonna get the darn thing anyways. I wish the best of luck to anyone that is going for it this year. Maybe I'll decide to do it after all. I think you just gotta get like a really good podcast or an audiobook or something. And aside from that, not too much going on. Bit of a quiet week. For my own personal week in the raid, we re-cleared 11 to 12 normal. We still did not kill normal N'Zoth. He is causing us problems. And then we did kill a couple more heroic bosses. So we're now 11 to 12 normal, 5 of 12 heroic. And Soccer Boss was a fun learning experience for us on heroic. It's much, much harder to, you know, sink the ball when you have all of those obelisks in the way. And I discovered that despite having seen the fights in testing and therefore being well aware of how soccer works, in practice, the Soccer Boss tends to go a lot for me like actual soccer did way back in my school days, which is I accidentally run the wrong way, spend the rest of the time chasing after the ball, never touch it, my team scores without me. Oh, hello. What's that? Anything else happening? Not really. I got my Bear Druid up to level like 102 or so I'm working on leveling through Legion. Hopefully I'll be done with that pretty quick. I just really want to get it up to level cap so I can start tanking some stuff and getting some gear and seeing if I actually have what it takes to tank the raid or if I've just been believing in myself a little too much. Questions from this week. Jake asks, what's in your fish tank? So behind me on that side, that is Pepper, my betta fish. I will put up some slightly closer footage. I would tell you more facts about him, but that's essentially it. Although I do have another tank in my living room that's a bit bigger, that it has like some Corridoras and some White Cloud Mountain minnows and then a Bolivian ram and a honey gourami. Sometimes on stream I'll put up a fish cam. Gus asks, just wondering how many mounts and unique pets do you have, and do you think they will add another achievement in 9.0? If so, what number do you think they will shoot for? So I looked it up. I have 497 total mounts with like 450-ish of those usable on any given character. And then for pets, I'm sitting at 1,189 unique pets. So the last metas we had 400 mounts for the Frenzied Fell Talon, and then 1,000 pets for Hearthy, and those are the last meta achievements that were available. So based on how often they've been in the past, I would guess that we'll get one for 500 mounts, and then 1,200 pets, because I think before 1,000, I think there was an 800, not 100% sure. But yeah, I would guess 500 and 1,200. And when you sit down and you confront those numbers on in a Word document, it makes you really think, wow, I never thought I would see the day when I would complain about them adding too many cosmetics to collect, and I still don't think that I'm complaining, but there's an aggressive amount of mounts and pets in the game, and I feel like that can kind of cheapen the impact of any given one a little bit. Like sometimes a new patch comes around and instead of being all excited for all the new pets, I'm just like, oh no, here we go again. And it makes me curious about what could be done to kind of make the new additions exciting again, because it's not like I want them to stop making new mounts and pets. They do really amazing art for them, and it's exciting to get the new stuff. But, you know, you can't exactly squish a pet collection the same way that you can squish item levels or actual levels. One semi-idea that I had, so if you think about transmog gear, there is an insane amount of transmog gear to collect, and I don't think it's really an expectation that people collect all of it. But the sets tab, and how you can get achievements for completing sets, and how if you collect all of a single raid set, you can then more easily mog it. Like, there's little bonuses for completing little subsections, and I think more of that would be nice for mount collecting in particular. It would be fun if there were more like little cosmetics, like maybe if you could get like some riding boots if you collected all the horse mounts or something like that. It would be fun to see more mini goals inside of just like the big massive meta achievements, especially as they do move on to like 500 mounts collected, 700 mounts collected. You know, you get somebody who's brand new to the game, they look at that and they go, nah. So it might be nice to have some smaller goals to help kind of bridge people over until they set their sights on the really stupid ones. And Catherine asks, what is Kira's breed? So this cat right here, this cat right here, hello. She is a domestic short hair, according to the shelter, which I think just means it's a cat that's not a really fluffy cat. You know, she's like a gray tabby cat. There's a million of them, but this one's the best one. And that has been my week. Thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions you would like me to answer in the next one of these, please leave them in the comments of the most recent vlog, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.